We are just 24 days from the presidential election. And you know, Democrats, things are going bad when you're counting on Joe Biden to bring you back from the brink. Mitt Romney showed just how important the debates are in terms of winning support from likely voters. Romney was trailing in some polls by as much as 6% before his slam dunk shellacking victory over Obama in the first debate. Romney now leads with likely voters 48 to 47, according to Rasmussen's most recent poll that came out today. So, did Biden bring the president back from the edge? That's debatable. As expected, Biden was very aggressive, but probably too aggressive because it seemed like every time Paul Ryan was just trying to get his point across, he was rudely interrupted.
Not mathematically possible.
It is mathematically possible. It's been done before. It's precisely what we're proposing.
It has never been done before.
It's been done a couple of times, actually.
It has never been
Jack
done
Kennedy
before.
lowered tax rates, increased growth. Ronald Reagan.
Now you're Jack Kennedy.
Ronald Reagan. Republicans and Democrats have worked together on this. I understand you guys aren't used to doing bipartisan deals.
But we've told each other what we're going to do. When we did it with Reagan, he said, here are the things we're going to cut.
Here's the framework. Let's work together to fill in the details. That's exactly.
Fill in the details.
That's how you get things done. But the remaining troops that are there, who still have the same mission to prosecute counterinsurgency, are doing it with fewer people. That makes them less safe. We're sending fewer people out in all these hotspots to do the same job that they were supposed to do a month ago.
Because we
took 22,000 people out for them to do it.
Over to the Afghan troops we trained.
Now you got Kennedy. That was just a couple of examples. I mean, we don't have time to show you all 82 times that Biden chose to disrupt Ryan while he was just laying out his positions. You know, the Democrats seem to enjoy that stuff, cutting you off, trying to get you to lose your train of thought or take over the stage so you can't make your point altogether. But the funny thing is they act like they hate bullying unless, of course, they could take advantage of it, as we saw last night when the moderator, by the way, who had Obama as a guest at her wedding, allowed Biden to jump in every single time to get his point across.
Just at the Department of Energy, over 100 criminal investigations that have been launched into just how stimulus spends are being spent.
Martha, look, his colleague runs an investigative committee, spent months and months and months going into this.
This is the Inspector General.
Months and months. They found no evidence of cronyism.
And if it wasn't rude enough to jump in during Ryan's time, Biden was seen throughout the debate making the most obnoxious faces whenever he disagreed with what Ryan was saying. Look at that. Whether it was the fact that Social Security and Medicare are going broke and taking up a bigger portion of the budget, or the proposal to get the economy, look at that, on track with the Romney-Ryan tax plan, everything was funny to our friend Joe Biden. And what was with him continuously calling Ryan his friend?
I don't understand what my friend's talking about here. Why does my friend cut out the tuition tax credit for them? And let me tell you what my friend said at a press conference, and I love my friend here.
Friends like that, who needs an enema? I don't get it. Friends don't talk like that to each other. Every time he said it, it made me sick. They're obviously not friends. And when he said it repeatedly with a condescending tone all night, it becomes disrespectful. Now, I'm not saying that Ryan didn't smirk or roll his eyes when Biden discussed the administration's foreign policy towards Libya, but let's be honest, which something Biden wasn't last night when discussing security in Libya.
And they wanted more security there.
Well, we weren't told they wanted more security again. We did not know they wanted more security again. And by the way, at the time, we were told we said exactly what the intelligence community told us.
Now, Biden claims the administration didn't know anything about the request for additional security. That's kind of interesting because this statement from the top regional security officer in Libya, Eric Nordstrom, says otherwise. And I quote, "All of us at Post were in sync that we wanted these resources. In those conversations, I was specifically told by Deputy Assistant Secretary of State Charlene Lamb that you cannot request an SST site security team extension. I was determined. I was told that because there would be too much political cost, but we went ahead and requested it anyway. So, on top of lying about what really happened in Libya, Biden went on to say this is somehow really Romney's fault for politicizing it.